Hello, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. It's a whole new day. Well, it's a whole new episode. Might not be a whole new day. Who knows? Anyway, onwards. Alright, so we've recently purchased and done up and sold again an auction buy, so we've got some cash. So we've almost got a chance to go to an auction and buy a new vehicle, although we have got one in the parking that requires stripping out. We could start stripping this out, maybe the Magnum. Is it bad that there's an ice cream called a Magnum, and every time I think of the car it makes me want an ice cream? Right, let's check the inventory that I have already. Nothing much there. Let's just settle that just to save any confusion. Alright, and then let's stick it on the project lifter. And then it's time to denudify the vehicle. So we want to remove all the parts. Start with the bodywork, or what there is of it. I'll probably fancy up the lights, so I don't really need to keep the lights or fix them up even. Well, I can fix them up and sell them, I suppose. So let's just see what we can do with this. Alright. So, I thought we took a hood off. Oh. What happened? What happened? I'm completely confused. What the hell happened? Did I sell those by accident? No, I was on the repair desk, wasn't I? And repairing them. Okay, I guess I'll watch that back and see what happened. Well, let's just take out another piece, I suppose, and try fixing that. What can we fix here? Can we fix this? So, checking the inventory. Item in inventory. Go to repair table. Repair item. No fail sound. Item is there. Well, I guess I just pulled up the inventory and sold all the pieces then. What an absolute idiot. Okay, well, you know, you saw what happened. You can rewind it. I can't easily yet until later, so there you go. I've taken off the bodywork parts and sold them. That was phase one of my great plan. Oh dear. Good. It's going well so far. Clips. Oh yeah. Whoops. Oh my god. It might be that I'm not in the right place to do an episode. I am actually quite hungry. I should probably be having my lunch. But I thought I could slide in a quick episode. And that just goes to show that if you're not properly prepared, it all goes to hell in a handbasket. Shit hits the fan, etc. Use the euphemism that you are happiest with. Oh, it's one of these annoying old V8s with the even more frustrating engine. All these rocker arms and valve rods. It's like 8 on each side. It's like a V16. Actually, it's not. Anyway, mumbles. It's like Toodles. So, getting all the push rods. There it is. And then we need the exhaust manifold off. Pardon me. Okay. And the spark plugs. And then we can take off the engine head. Yeah. Taking off the chocolatey engine. There we go. So that's one side done. Now for t'other. Whee! All the excitement and none of the other thing. Seriously. Good. So I shall be winning this year's YouTube Chat Whilst Playing a Game award for my incessant ability to not talk at all very well whilst playing the game. Push rods. In fact, you notice a lot of videos where, quite understandably, people basically are saying what they're doing. So it'd be like me there saying, right now I'm going to take out the spark plugs. Spark plug 1, Spark plug 2, spark plug 3. It's actually quite hard to hold on to a sort of conversation about something completely different from what you're doing. So the people who are good at that, they're going to be the best YouTubers, especially if they can be funny at the same time as well, which is not a skill I particularly enjoy. I can be funny sometimes, make myself chuckle, it's not necessarily the same thing. Oh, some timing stuff, so let's get all that off. Bolty bolty, that's where the bolty song comes from, the sing what you're doing. Bolty bolty bolt, bolty bolty. And to be fair, that was actually just copied off the Bodger the Badgery song that was going around. People trying to protect the badgers in this country from the government sponsored cull, as they believe that it will help stop the spread of TB, which of course it doesn't. But you know, they got some scientists and said, hey scientists, would culling the badgers help with the TB problem? And the scientists came out and said, no, we don't think so. So the government went, right, okay then, let's cull the badgers. It's like, well, wait, what? So what did you spend the money on our information for? Because we have to, as the government, we have to pretend we're looking at all the options before we decide to do whatever the fuck we want. No, not that I'm angry about the government at all, no. Or this stupid country that voted in a bunch of Tory dicks to be our leaders. No, no, not bitter at all. Not at all bitter. Wow, there was literally about a billimeter, is that a thing, of oil in that car. Yeah, I like it, a billimeter. Right, no wonder it's a chocolatey if it's been running on that much oil. Metal on metal grinding. It's all car porn. Yeah. Alright, so take off all this other stuff that I can remove whilst I'm underneath, like wheels. Wheelie. It's wheelie good. Wheelie. I don't know. I'm amusing myself more than anything else. So, just going to remove everything, fix it up a bit, and then maybe leave the return trip of putting it all back on for another day. Another day. Right, so drippy strips. Whoop. How can I remove that? Oh, it's still connected via the old tie rod. Okay, there we go. I'll have to take out the bloody bushes. No, I'm pretty sure I clicked on the rubber bush there. Cute. Bush, 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 bush. Everyone loves bush. Apart from those who don't like bush. They prefer the stick. Oh dear. Yeah. Pow. Right. Let's take off the brakes. There we go. On wheel hub. And the bits attached to it. Get the knuckle down to it, etc. Okay, there we go, and all the other stuff will come out. Awesome. Brake servo, that has to be done from inside the engine area, engine bay, not actually inside the engine. That would be a little bit tiresome, wouldn't it? Why have you made an engine that I can only fix by climbing inside the engine? That seems no good at all. Oh, there we go. Alright, and the gearboxing. Lovely. And take off all this nonsense. It's all chocolatey as fudge. And then we can get the crankshaft out when we're in the right position. Alright, what's left at the back? Is it the entirety of the rear suspension? Where's the car gone? That does happen. It's rather a lot. Alright. Time to tackle the back. As the Bishop said to the actress. All that breaking nonsense. There we go. So, we have to take off the leaf spring doodads. That's their official name. Taking off the doodads. I really do have to take out these bushes, do I? Too far away to make it actually pop. There we go. Whoops, no. Pressing all the buttons in the wrong order for the wrong length of time. It's going well. Whilst we're here. Removing the fuel tank. I bet it's a lot more fiddly in real life, with the worry of explosions and such. Oh yes, I had that bit off first. Oh, it's because it's not the brake disc I'm removing, is it? Of course, it's shoe brakes. Shoe brakes. Right, and there's the other leaf bolt. So now we can take out the small rubber bushings, or whatever they are. They are small rubber bushings, but with screws. I think they're the only small rubber bushings I've seen with screws. Which is, of course, fascinating. Right, okay, so that's almost all of it. We have to bring the car down so that we can peer into the engine and remove the crankle shaft. Oh, the crankshaft has to be done from underneath. Why couldn't I remove that earlier? Oh, it's because I wasn't in the engine area, I guess. I don't know. Fussy little car. Okay, so now we should be able to click on something and get further away from it. Why isn't it centering on this? What is going on? What? Can the game be any more annoying sometimes? Jesus Christ. Why am I not centered on this? Oh, I have to take the pistons out first anyway. Jesus Christ. It's a struggle sometimes. Did I mention at the start of this video how I wasn't really feeling like I should be doing a video? What am I up to? Alright, there we go. Getting it right, finally. Oh. Yeah, ouchie pop. There we go. Right, now we do the yo-yo bit. Now we click on it, and it makes it go up rather than clicking around it, which doesn't have the effect I desire. Oh, now we can center on it, look. Stupid game. Brr. Brr. Right, and then back down. And then we can remove the engine block. Oh yeah, okay, so that's everything out of the car. Just to double check, you see the car now has all parts missing, is worth 0. So I'm definitely on the repair bench and repairing stuff now. Let's see if it all disappears magically. A lot of it's breaking. Well, a few of them broke there. Break. Clickety. 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 Repair all! Oh, over there. Right, okay, so inventory is not empty, so that's a good start. The engine block didn't get fixed though, so let's sell all the crap. How do we do that? Sell junk. So, no, pressing all the wrong buttons. Right, so we don't have an engine block. Engine block V8 OVE. I don't know why I'm starting this, I did say I wasn't going to. Engine block OVE, I'll do a little bit. Engine block. Engine block V8O. Shiny. So camshaft, good. Got some bits. Power steering pump, no. No. I wish you could click off those to make them, rather than to click escape. It's very tedious. Cam gear, no. Oh, that wasn't got solved. God, none of these parts. Awesome. So there you go. What about the cross members and all the suspension-y parts? See if we've got any of the main bits of them. Nope. God, we've got none of the bits. Alright. Sort these by condition. Wow, it's freaking out. Oh dear. go, that's all those. Alright, so let's just buy some of those basic parts. So a leaf spring rear drive axle. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Oh yeah, it won't be an engine, that's for sure. Leaf spring. Dear. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So I need another one of those. What about the U-bolts? 2 of them. So leaf spring plate and 2 U-bolts. Alright, that's fairly straightforward. Okay, right, so that's that at the back. Don't have any of these other bits. Oh, got one of them. Oh, one of them. How about that? What about on this side? No, so it's a rear axle knuckle housing B. Rear axle knuckle housing B. Rear axle knuckle housing B. And axle. Yeah. Alright. And 2 rear shock absorber Bs. And that is the rear suspension, pretty much. A few bushings here, a few bushings there. It's 4 small rubber bushings for a start. Uno más, duo más. Please move backwards. Thank you. Oh, don't forget to bolt it in, even though it's a small one. Small one. Bit of Sega Bass fishing coming out of me there. Do apologise. No one who's played that? Oh, the Dreamcast. Those were the days, or at least some of them. Right. Crankshaft goes in. Let's buy some pistons and conrods, and I'm going to leave it at that for today, which is only a short video, but them's is sometimes the breaks. So, what I say, pistons and conrods. Pistons. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 14. God, I can't remember what 4 is. 5. 6. 7. 8. There we go. Oh, we've got the heads as well. Can't stop rebuilding this engine. Oh, I've got millions of valve rods and things to do next. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind not doing that right now. I'll leave that for future me. Ha ha, future me. Well, look at the different length to these bolts. Yep. Alright, there we go. Good, grand, etc. Awesome. So there we go. There's our chocolatey reminder. It's not actually got any chocolate on at the moment, but it makes me think of Magnums, which is a lolly. A chocolate ice cream. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with me. I'm a bit weird, so I'm going to leave now and come back later when I'm not as weird. Or at least not as obvious. Oh, never mind.